playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to the air on the first play. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the shotgun, he leads it off. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Snead. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking for some space. It's Snead. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets some space around the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Pulls it in. It's Harris.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Headed for the end zone. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense in a split backfield now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Near the sideline, it's Freeman. Runs out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. They can't stop him. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Snead. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tailback with another carry. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free. Fights through the tackler. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's caught. It's Harris.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on third and short. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to get the throw off. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans line up on first and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Brings her in the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Point after, not right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And it's a direct snap. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
On the run, it's Hodges. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the play at the 29-yard line.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And Boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution.
He's looking deep here. And he's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed on that play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Snead. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Snead. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, you talk Talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Looking to throw yet again. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Quarterback will throw it off the 1-pass option. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Aggies come up to the line in a hurry. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Handed off for a draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Snead. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it's good, right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Cox. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it in. It's Harris. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Aggies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Sure hands. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Signs the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a draw play. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
It's exactly what we saw right there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to run it with the option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Wrap down the middle. It's Cox. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. Is brought down at the 44. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 38.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well,
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.